Let's take you back to 1970. Press hard, 2 copies. That's how they used to close. They'd literally slide across that agency agreement, give the client the pen, and say literally, press hard, 2 copies. Think about that. You don't want them to press too hard right now. They're signing on glass, and you don't want them to break the iPad. The reality of it is that the challenge for most real estate agents is that they actually don't know how to close. And that's kind of crazy, right? That you would be in the business of getting commitments and then get afraid to actually make the close. Now I see a dis-ease happening inside of our industry with the prop tech industry literally promoting a ton of things about proposal, and let's get this pitch out. No. You are there. You're sitting in that lounge room. You're in this opportunity where literally these people have invited you and given you 30 to 45 minutes of their life that they will never ever get back. They are ready to buy your services. They are ready to engage you as an agent. And all you need to do is to understand exactly what you're doing inside of that sales process to not only get them ready, but to get them into that position that they're ready to make that decision tonight. And this is such a great skill. If you go with the intention that you're going to send a proposal, you'll never win. If you walk in there with that intention to win the business tonight by making sure that you allay their fears, that you find out what their needs are, and then you sell the very specific features and benefits of what you do, you will literally walk away with the business. Now, the easiest way to do it, without a doubt, is to make sure during the course of your listing presentation that you lace it with a number of testers, a number of little trial closes that really test where the client's at. Now, these trial closes relate to what we go to call timing or logistics, open times, auction times, photo times, who's going to be their solicitor for the preparation of their legal documentation, followed by simple things like how soon before they'd like to see the property on the market, how soon before they'd like to select an agent, and how soon before they'd like to have a buyer walking through their front door. Your job as an agent is to create that momentum, to put on that show on the inside of that listing presentation and actually get people to that position of commitment. Now let's think about it. In the opening minutes, if you already know who their solicitor is, and then you then move into selecting an agent and you know that they want to select one tonight, and then you go to the method of sale and you get a date confirmed in 6 weeks' time. And then after that, you then have that conversation around an open time and when the property looks at its best, and ask the question whether or not we can get the photographer through on this Tuesday or next Tuesday, and they're saying yes to all of those things, you've got what we go to call yes momentum. And that yes momentum then leads you into the final part of the great presentation. And a great presentation always has a close, better known as the summary. Mr. and Mrs. Owner, let's confirm the pricing, let's confirm the marketing, the method, the timing, the fee, and obviously why us. So it looks like we've done everything, yeah? Well then let's get to it, yeah? And naturally, there will be that moment of resistance. We just want to think it over. We want to see another agent. Mr. and Mrs. Owners, all of those things are really natural. But let me just ask you a really simple question. The buyers that we met on Jones Street, the ones that we know that are the underbidders, the people that we think are going to pay a great price for yours, what do you want me to do with them? Because I just didn't want a moment of indecision to be in a position that they go out and buy something else and we have to go and negotiate with another buyer that's $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 below where we believe this particular buyer will be on your home. This is the great part of being a salesperson, really learning how to be great at sales. I was in a listing presentation recently with a client who literally was presenting to me over 30 minutes, and I reckon that she said over 15 times during the course of that 30-minute period that she would send me an email. I'll send you an email. I'll send you an email at every different part of the presentation. I'll send you that particular thing on auctions. I'll send you that email with the video link to our auctioneer. I'll send you that email about what we've got in terms of recent sales in the area. And the more that she kept on doing it, the more that I could see that she was losing momentum in the pitch, and even worse than that, she gets to the end, and then I'll go and send you the proposal. She has no idea what you're going to send in that proposal. There's no commitment from the client around pricing, marketing, fee, timing, or the reasons why they should actually use you. So stop kidding yourself, get rid of the proposal, get good at being great in the lounge room with the client, and sign the business while you're there. There will be some situations that will need a summary document. For example, to see situations, or potentially when you're dealing with a corporate like a bank who might be selling a property as a part of a bankruptcy or foreclosure. But what is critically important is to understand your default position. And I know that there's a lot of business that's lost out there because agents aren't prepared to set the business up to win it on the night. Be great in the moment. Be seriously good at what you do and use that summary document as the last resort, not the first weapon in defense.